So today we're going to talk about some sex-linked traits um, and how they are arranged on the different organs or chromosomes. Sorry. So of the 23 pairs of chromosomes, 46 total in humans, 22 pairs are autosomes and 1 pair are sex chromosomes. So if you look at the right bottom, there are 2 chromosomes here. One is an X and one is a Y. And you can see that the X is a lot larger than the Y and that it has that distinct crossing over point where it's held together by a centromere, and a Y does not have that. When you do sex-linked chromosomes for Punnett squares, you have your X and a Y, which is representing your male, and 2 X's, which are representing the female. And in any of these scenarios, you have 50% male and 50% female. So sex-linked traits, these are the ones that are controlled by your X and your Y. Most of the time they're controlled by the X and they're located on the X. So that means that more males are affected than females. Females require 2 X's in order to have any sex-linked trait. Males only require 1 X in order to have a sex-linked trait. So color blindness is an example of a sex-linked trait. People with normal vision should see a light image of a red-brown sailboat in this picture. If you cannot see that image, you may be colorblind. So sex-linked traits in humans, they're more likely to be recessive. And since there's only 1 X required for a male, they're more likely to appear in males. Females, however, can be carriers. They can have the recessive allele. They just don't express it. They mask it in themselves, but then when they give it to a son, it appears as the trait. So other sex-linked traits are baldness. Some types are not sex-linked. And other factors like environmental factors can also lead to some of these particular traits appearing. Muscular dystrophy and hemophilia. Because the X chromosome carries the alleles for sex-linked trait, X is used for the alleles. So a big B means that you're not bald. A little b means that you are bald. So this particular individual, male, is bald, will have baldness. So is your father bald? Will you be bald? Does a son inherit baldness from his dad? And the answer would be no, because the mom is the one that would be the carrier. So mom is a carrier for baldness. The son has a 50% chance of being bald. So when you look for your baldness, whether you're going to be bald or not, you're going to want to look for your mother's traits and what your mother's traits have. This isn't the case for every baldness example, but it is the case for some.